And thanks to Good evening, I'm Max Khan, and welcome to the BeCoinWise presentation tonight. And just a quick, how are we all doing? Give me a thumbs up, give me whatever. How are we all doing? Oh, that's great. That is fantastic. Okay. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Max Khan, and I'm delighted to be presenting the BeCoinWise presentation tonight. And it's a new presentation, so there's a couple of extra slides which I'm going to introduce you to in a moment or so. And we have much more information. It's a lot clearer and easier to understand. And as always, a special welcome to Dr. Franz, to Sue, to Hugh, and to Peter. And sincere thanks to the team for the new videos and for this new presentation. Special mention to Peter, Dr. Franz, Sue, and Hugh. Guys, thank you so much. We couldn't do it without you. You're absolutely brilliant, and what a team we've got. So, my lovely friends, as I always like to start with, I only have a minute, just 60 seconds in it. Forced upon me, can't refuse it. Didn't seek it, didn't choose it. It's up to me to use it. I will suffer if I lose it, give an account. Should I abuse it? Just a tiny little minute, and eternity is in it. And I always like to start with that to impress upon you the value of time, because there is no time like the present. There is no time like the now. And when it comes to BeCoinWise, the best time to join is now, in the present. Absolutely. So there we go. So tonight I'm going to share the new presentation with you. I'm going to share my screen with you now. And here it is. Let me just get a full screen for you. There we go. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our special guests. And I know after this presentation, you won't be a guest anymore. You'll become a BeCoinWise member. That's how brilliant this opportunity is. Okay, so business opportunity. Are you ready? I hope you're holding on to both arms of your seat, and I hope you've got your seatbelt on as well, because we're in for a ride of the lifetime. Okay, so I'm going to start by showing you this screen here. And this screen here is basically full of doom and gloom. Now, you can see as well as me, a huge blow to petrol prices in South Africa. And the blow is that petrol prices are always increasing, and running your car is becoming more and more costly. If you look at the middle cost of living crisis, South African households burdened by rising prices, and we all feel that every day when we go shopping, we're getting less and less for our rand. Cost of living crisis in South Africa laid bare in 8 graphs. South African households face financial strain, skyrocketing utility and food prices. And of course, if we look at the left side of the screen there, electricity and water costs, well, I don't need to remind you, every year electricity is going up, water's going up, and it's just getting worse and worse. The Daily Maverick reports that a new report reveals cost of living crisis is deepening for South Africa's poor. And I'll tell you, it's not just the poor, it's the middle class, it's everybody.
Sorry,
Everybody
Max.
is suffering.
Sorry for interrupting. We're not
Yes.
seeing your screen. I think we're seeing your other screen. Maybe you must just enable your presentation. Just click the enable button, and then I don't know if you've got it on a second screen or whatever the case is, but we're not seeing your screen as you
Not
talk.
the screen. Is that it now? Can you see it now?
We're seeing your screen, but we're seeing the slides on the left and your and the main one on the right. We're not seeing the presentation.
Okay. Let me just check. Let me stop sharing.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you seeing
again.
now?
Now we're seeing you perfectly. Now maybe share again and maybe it'll work. I don't know why it wasn't working properly.
Okay, can we see the screen now?
Yes, but click on the top where it says enable editing.
Enable editing.
Yeah, there. You're right there. Higher up, it says on the right. Yeah, click on that. And then I think push F5 or it'll show the full screen. I think it's F5.
F5. Right. Is the screen sharing now?
No, we've just got you on the screen. Okay, that's coming on now.
Is that sharing now?
Yeah, we're seeing the first slide. It's fine like that. You can go through like that if you want.
See it now?
There we go. That's better. That's better. Perfect. Thanks.
Hello, Peter.
Yes, it's perfect now, Max.
Okay. Right. So can everybody see the screen now? Peter, is that screen coming up nicely? Hello, Peter.
Yes, it's perfect now. Thank you, Max. Perfect. 100%.
Right, so I'll just quickly go over this screen. I do apologize. I thought it was sharing nicely. Thanks for alerting me to that. So guys and gals, this screen is doom and gloom, but don't worry. BeCoinWise has got the solution for this. So if we look there, huge blow to petrol prices in South Africa. Petrol's going up and up and up. It goes up by the month. The cost of living crisis. South African households are burdened by rising prices. Electricity and water is going up. The Daily Maverick reports that there's a cost of living crisis is deepening for South Africa's poor, and not just South Africa's poor, but the middle class, and everybody is suffering. And there it says South African households face financial strain from skyrocketing utility and food prices. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. So what's the solution? What is the solution? The solution is BeCoinWise. Okay, so here's our agenda for this evening. We have the introduction, we have the company overview, the ecosystem, merchants, number 5, market analysis, 6 is the proposed solution, 7 is the implementation plan, 8, benefits and impact, 9, the ranks of BeCoinWise, 10, the conclusion, and then 11 is the contact details. So let's get right into it. And I thank you, BeCoinWise members and guests, for your patience. We had a couple of technical glitches, which have been sorted out now. Okay, so here's the introduction to BeCoinWise. I welcome you to BeCoinWise, South Africa's unique shopping and loyalty ecosystem that empowers everyday people like myself and you to earn rewards from the spending they already do. Let me repeat that. You will be earning rewards from the spending you already do. You're not going to be spending on anything new or things that you don't need or want. It's the spending you are already doing. And BeCoinWise's mission is quite simple: to make shopping more rewarding, to create a community-driven loyalty system that benefits everyone, and to ensure growth that is professional, transparent, and sustainable. My lovely friends, BeCoinWise is not here to sell products, to push people into anything. We are here to reimagine shopping as an opportunity, one that brings value back to households, to communities, and businesses alike. So here's the company overview. Our vision is quite simple: to build South Africa's most trusted shopping and loyalty ecosystem, where everyday spending creates value, strengthens communities, and empowers people to grow together. Our mission statement, again, very simple. Our mission is to make shopping more rewarding by creating a transparent, sustainable, and inclusive loyalty ecosystem. We empower members, that's you and I, the members, to earn from everyday spending. We support merchants with stronger customer engagement and loyalty. and we ensure that the growth benefits the entire community. Okay, so here's the ecosystem at a glance. There's four main players: Sellbucks, BeCoinWise, the shoppers, and the merchants. Now you can see it's a closed loop system. The arrows are going either way, up and down, left and right. Sellbucks, that's the banking system. That's the voucher system that we'll be using. BeCoinWise is the product. You are the shopper. And of course, the merchant. So that's the four, let's say, ingredients in the closed loop system, in the ecosystem. My lovely friends, I just want to chat quickly about some of the merchants that have embraced the BeCoinWise system. PNP, that stands for Pick and Pay. Has anybody heard of Pick and Pay? I haven't. Who are they? What do they do? Yeah, I hope you're laughing because Pick and Pay is one of the largest grocery chains in South Africa. They've been going for years. Checkers. Who's heard of Checkers? Who's heard of Checkers? Boxer, ShopRite, Discam, Clicks, Mr. D, Hi-Fi Corporation. What can you buy at Hi-Fi Corporation? Well, you can get yourself a new computer. You can get yourself a large screen TV. What about Spur? Total Energies. Total Energies. Anybody buy petrol or diesel from Total Energies? These are the merchants. Ackermans, Mug and Bean. These are the merchants that have joined forces, that are rubbing shoulders with BeCoinWise. Now, over and above knowing that these are everyday merchants and they're South African stalwarts, they are steeped, they're entrenched in the South African consumer industry. Over and above that, ask yourself, why would big companies like Pick and Pay, Checkers, embrace the BeCoinWise system? Let me tell you why. Because these big merchants can see the value. They can see the value from you to you, the shopper. They can see the value to the community that they are in. And of course, they can see the value to themselves. That's why they're all on board. Now, ask yourself this question. If they're on board, shouldn't you be on board? And again, that's a no-brainer. The answer is yes. You should, you must, you have to, you can do it now, you can do it tonight. Okay, so my lovely friends, the market analysis. Let's look at the industry overview. Now, South Africans spend billions, not millions, billions of rands every month on groceries, fuel, medicine, and lifestyle products. And the global loyalty and rewards market is projected to grow rapidly as consumers demand more value. Traditional loyalty programs often benefit the retailers more than the shoppers. The opportunity is to create a transparent, shared value system where shoppers themselves are rewarded. Who's the target market? The target market is our focus is on everyday shoppers who want to save and earn from their daily spending. Our focus is on households looking to reduce financial pressure without changing their habits. Our focus is on forward-thinking merchants who want to increase loyalty and customer retention. Our focus is on communities seeking innovative, sustainable ways to circulate value locally. In other words, keeping it within the community. The competitive analysis, well, traditional loyalty programs, things like points, cashback, store cards, they give limited rewards and they often lock shoppers into one chain. BeCoinWise is different. BeCoinWise is totally different because BeCoinWise works across multiple merchants and across multiple categories. BeCoinWise, the rewards are transparent and shareable within a community ecosystem. And of course, we are positioned as a professional, unique alternative, a unique alternative to the outdated loyalty models. We are a unique alternative, and that's worth considering. Okay, so here's the proposed solution, my lovely friends. Problem statement. What's the problem? Well, shoppers, as I've already told you, are spending billions every month on essentials. I'm not talking about luxury goods. I'm talking about essentials. What essentials? Groceries, petrol, diesel for your car, medicine, and lifestyle products. Yet, despite this massive consumer activity, shoppers earn nothing, if very little, back from their daily spending. Merchants are struggling to build long-term loyalty. And communities are missing out on opportunities to circulate that value sustainably. The result, what's the result of all that? Well, it's a system where value flows out, but rarely flows back to the very people who's creating that value. And that's you and I, the shopper. So what's the BeCoinWise solution? Our solution is that BeCoinWise introduces a shopping and loyalty ecosystem designed to benefit shoppers, that's you and I, merchants, and communities alike. The community where you and I live in are also going to benefit because members will earn rewards on their own purchases. Communities will grow through the shared loyalty benefits. And merchants will gain repeat customers and stronger, much stronger engagement. My lovely friends, this is not a network scheme. This is a unique loyalty model that works with everyday spending. And I cannot emphasize that enough. Everyday spending. You're not buying products that you have to sell on. You're not having to buy luxury goods. We're talking about everyday groceries, bread, milk, meat, sweets, biscuits, all those things, everyday groceries, petrol for your car, medicines, and lifestyle products. The value proposition, well, the value proposition for shoppers is you're going to turn your daily spending into rewards and savings. Now, that in and of itself is wholly encouraging. For merchants, you're going to build a stronger customer loyalty and you're going to attract many new shoppers. For communities, we're going to keep the value circulating, supporting local households and businesses because BeCoinWise creates a win-win ecosystem where everyone benefits. So the new implementation plan rolled out on the 1st of September this month, and the membership is now included in the starter pack for everyone. 350 rands to activate participation. It's a paltry amount. It's a negligible amount. It's a nominal fee. and nationwide expansion through partnerships and community onboarding, seamless integration of shopping, earning, and loyalty rewards. That's the new implementation plan. So let me quickly explain the starter pack. A lot of people have been asking, what's this starter pack? Why do we have to pay 350 rands? What's going on? So let me tell you, let me explain very quickly. The starter pack costs 350 rands. As I say, it's a negligible amount. It's for nothing. And it's once off. You pay 350 once off and never again. So 350 once off. There's no monthly or annual fees. I repeat that. There is no monthly fees. There's no annual fees. You pay the 350 once off, and that's you, a member of BeCoinWise. And by the way, you're at liberty to keep all your existing retailer rewards. You know, the loyalty points, the cashback things, the butterflies that you're already earning. You can stay with that. You can keep those systems. Now, people have been asking where our money comes from. The money comes from a small transaction fee paid by the merchant, not by you, the member. Paid by the merchant. Please take note of that. The money is coming from a small transaction fee percentage that is paid by the merchant, not by you, the member. It's a numbers game, my lovely friends. You know, you can stay a shopper, an individual shopper, and you'll still earn. But if you start telling people, and who are you going to tell? You're going to tell your friends, your family, your neighbors, your colleagues. If you start telling people of the advantages of BeCoinWise and how much you're enjoying it from joining, they'll join. And then the pool will be greater. The returns will be far, far more. It's, you know, the more shoppers, the more transactions, the more shared value. And that's what we all want. BeCoinWise must not be the best kept secret. We must tell everybody about it, and we must encourage them to join and to start saving, because that's the vision of BeCoinWise. Invite and earn. You can introduce unlimited shoppers, even merchants. If you have a merchant that you know, or you're a merchant yourself, join as an individual, join as a merchant, and growth scales. The growth will scale with participation. You know, there's an old saying, you've got to be in it to win it. You can't win the lottery by not buying a ticket, and you're never going to benefit from BeCoinWise if you don't join and pay your starter pack fee of 350 rands. Ladies and gentlemen, guests, get on board tonight. I promise you, in 6 months' time, you'll thank me. You'll thank me. You'll wish you had joined months before. You will thank me. That I promise you. Okay, so the benefits and impact. Let's have a look at this slide here. So if you look to your left, you'll see the target. It's like a target or a dartboard. And if you look right in the middle, the bullseye, that's you. That is you, the individual shopper. That is you. So if we look to the next ring outside, direct shoppers times 10, then extended shoppers times 100, broader shoppers times 1,000, market growth shoppers times 10,000. What does all that mean? Well, let's look to the right side now of the screen. The direct shopper starter pack. The bonus is 10 rands each. So for those 10 people, you're going to earn 100 rands. For the extended shoppers times 100, it's 5 rands each. You're going to earn 500 rands. If you look at the third ring, the broader shopper starter pack bonus is 10 rands per person, and you have the opportunity to earn 10,000 rands. And of course, if we look at the market growth shoppers, well, you're going to earn 25 rands on each one of them. And that's a colossal amount of 250,000 rands. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, the grand total there, as you can see yourself, is 260,600 rands. That's just some of the benefits and impacts of BCoinWise. And of course, don't forget, and please do remember, your personal onboard starter pack bonus of 50 Rand is also paid to you. So how about that? Is that more than generous or what? I think it is. It's unbelievable. Now, quite frankly, it is unbelievable. But please do believe it because it's a fact. And join BCoinWise tonight and experience that for yourself. Okay, so here's the other benefits and impact. And this is just an example, okay? So, and this is based on each of your shoppers. Now listen to this. You're not going to believe this. This is based on each of your shoppers spending 1,000 rands a month in total on things like groceries, on things like petrol for their car, on things like lifestyle goods and medication. Now, I know you're already shaking your head and laughing and thinking, Max, we spend much more than that. But we at BCoinWise want to keep these numbers as low as possible to show you the potential that's at your fingertips. We don't want to bandy about inflated figures and intoxicate you. We want to keep it at a minimum of 1,000 Rand and show you what you can achieve. So here we go. Direct shopper reward. First 10, you're going to earn 10%, which equates to 15 rands. Okay, no big deal. I can hear you saying that. Stay with me. The extended shopper reward. You're going to get 5%. Now remember, that's the 100 people, only 100 people. That's going to give you 75 rands. Then if we look at the broader shopper reward, it's going up to 15%. And you've got 1,000 people in that category. And that's giving you 2,250 rands. If we look at the market growth shopper reward, that's a colossal, massive 40%. And with 10,000 in that category, you're going to be earning 60,000, which will give you a total monthly income on your shopping community, spending just 1,000 rands each, of 62,340 rands. And please remember your own personal shopping, you'll be getting 10% of that transaction fee. So can you see the huge potential that's awaiting you? And we're talking about people in your community spending only 1,000 Rand. They're going to be spending much more than that. But this is based on 1,000 rands. Let's go to the next slide. On this slide, the example is they're going to be spending, let's say, 2,000 rand. That's still nowhere near the average household monthly expenses. But again, every time a payment is processed in your community, you're going to receive a loyalty share of that transaction fee as follows. Now, this one's based on 2,000 rands, okay? So the direct shopper, you've got 10 of them, direct shopper in your community. You're going to get 10% of that transaction fee. That's going to work out to 30 rands. The extended shopper reward, 100 people, 5%. That's going to equate to 150 rands. We go to the broader shopper reward. You're now earning 15% of the transaction fee, and you have 1,000 people in your community. You're going to be earning 4,500 rands. And then, of course, when we get to the market growth shopper reward, 40%. And of course, you have 10,000 people in that group. And there you're going to be earning 120,000 rands. Grand total, 124,680 rands. based on your shopping community spending 2,000 rands a month. Some of us spend more than that just on petrol, never mind household groceries. Guys, can you see the potential? Can you see the opportunity that's staring you right in the face? And it's all possible. It has been made all possible by BCoinWise. And all you'll be doing is spending like you've always been spending, and spending on things you've always been buying, things like groceries, petrol, medication, and lifestyle products. Nothing more, nothing less, nothing new. That's what you'll be doing. And this is a kind of income. It's a passive income. And it will be coming into your account. And you'll be wondering, where did it come from? It came from BCoinWise because you joined and because you introduced it to your friends, families, work colleagues, neighbors, every person you came across. Okay, so community growth and earnings. And this is an example scenario. Okay, so let's look on the left side of the screen. There's a graph there. You can have a look at that. Okay, but let's look at the shopper community capacity. Okay, so 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 equals 11,111 max shoppers in a full hive. Now, at first glance, you might be thinking, oh my gosh, 11,000 people. I don't know 11,000 people. How am I going to get 11,000 people? Don't you worry about that. I'm going to explain in a minute what you as an individual have to do. But that will be the maximum capacity of your shopping community. Trust me, it's going to be so easy. It's going to be so easy, and it's going to happen so quickly. You want these figures increased, but we can't because that's the max. So 11,111 maximum shoppers. Their average spend, again, we're going back to the minimum 1,000 rands per person per month. We know it's a lot more. You know it's a lot more. You know yourself, you spend maybe 5, 10 times that more every month. Okay? The potential for a full hive is 60,000 rands plus per month. If you have a half full hive, the potential is 30,000 rands per month. If your hive is a tenth full, that's 6,000 rands per month. Now, I don't know about you, but let's look at the lowest figure of 6,000 rands. Just think about it. 6,000 rands coming into your account passively. You're not having to work for this. You don't have to trade your time, your minutes, your hours. This is coming to you as a passive income stream. Even 6,000 rands a month, 72,000 rands a year is a colossal amount. To come out of nowhere into your account, that's something special. Remember, the income goes up with inflation also. Let's look at the timeline mindset. Now, you might be thinking, how long is this going to take? It's not going to take long. But even if it takes a year or more, what does it matter? It's going to improve every day. Your income is going to improve every day as your hive, number of bees in the hive, increase. You can invite hundreds of shoppers on board. You can invite hundreds of merchants as well. Just imagine when they start doing what you've been doing, this is going to go, the growth is exponential. That's it in a nutshell. And I want you to be part of it, my lovely friends. I want you to be part of it. Take my advice. Don't think twice. Join BCoinWise tonight. It will be the best decision you've ever done. You will thank yourself and you will thank me. In 3-6 months' time maximum, you'll be pleased. You'll be thanking me. You'll be thanking yourself for taking action tonight. Because if you don't take action tonight, what's going to happen? More people are going to come in and get the opportunity, you're going to miss out. We're all complaining about not having enough money, about prices going up. We have an opportunity to arrest that, and I say, seize it, grab it with both hands tonight and run and shout to the high heavens. Tell everybody about the benefits of BeCoinWise. So please do remember that this is an illustration only, and the actual rewards will depend on participant activity, merchant mix, and the current BeCoinWise rewards rates. But do remember, these figures are based on a minimum spend of 1,000 rands. And again, I reiterate, you know yourself, you spend much more than that. So it's a no-brainer. Get on board and get on board tonight. Okay, so I'd like to just chat quickly about the ranks that exist within the BeCoinWise system. And if we start down at the lower left, if you look to the left of the screen, you've got the nectar collector, the honey maker, the bee's knees, the bee leader, the hive master, the golden hive, the nectar elite, and of course, the queen herself, the king, the royal bee. Okay, so I just want to first start by showing you and highlighting and explaining to you the royal bee pool. What is that? What is that? What does it mean? Well, all first-time royal bees will share in 2% of the company revenue once they qualify. Now, that 2%, you might be thinking, 2%? That's nothing. Oh, no, whoa. That's going to be a colossal amount. And if that's not an incentive to become a royal bee, I don't know what is. So all first-time royal bees will share 2% of the company revenue once they qualify as royal bees. Okay, let's go back down to the left side of the screen. The nectar collector. What's a nectar collector? It is someone who has joined BeCoinWise. They've paid their 350 rands for the starter kit and their activation. They are now on the BeCoinWise system as an active paid member. They have also signed up just 2 members who have also joined, paid, and activated their BeCoinWise membership. So once you've done that, you are now a nectar collector. Let's go to the honey maker. The honey maker, those 2 people that you signed up, they now sign up 2 members each. That gives us a total of 6. And once they have done that, and trust me, they'll do it the same day because they'll be as excited as I am. They'll be as excited as you are. You achieve the honey maker in a couple of days, a week maximum. So honey maker, your 2 referrals, they sign up 2 paid members, and you now become a honey maker. The bee's knees. We all want to be the bee's knees. Well, the bee's knees is 10 paid up members signed in your shopping community. So in your shopping community now, you have 10 paid up members, 10 people who have joined BeCoinWise, paid their 350 rands, activated their membership. You're now the bee's knees. Okay, so the bee leader. Well, you now have 100 people in your shopping community with 5 directs having 10 paid members each. Then you become a bee leader. Hive master. The hive master, you now have 250 paid members in your shopping community with at least 10 of them directs, and 10 of those directs having 10 paid directs each. Let's go to the golden hive. The golden hive, you now have 500 people in your shopping community with at least two bee leaders in your team. I can promise you you'll have more than 2 bee leaders, but you only have to have 2, and you become You become the golden hive. The golden hive. Let's move on to Nectar Elite. We're getting so close to the Royal Bee. The Nectar Elite. You have 1,000 paid members in your shopping community, with at least 3 of them being bee leaders. Once you do that, you are Nectar Elite. Then, of course, the pinnacle, the Royal Bee, the King, the Queen, him herself. Royal Bee. To achieve Royal Bee status, you have 5,000 members in your shopping community with at least 3 hive masters. So you've got 5,000 members in your shopping community, 3 of which are hive masters, and you become the Royal Bee, and you are now eligible to share in that 2% of the company revenue. So, guys, what are we waiting for? Guys and gals, let's get going. Let's start running. Let's accelerate, and let's become Royal Bees. Okay, so this is a very interesting slide, and I'd like to take a minute or so just to explain this to you. You know, some people think they'll never become a millionaire. Well, with BeCoinWise, I want you to think again. You see, most people believe that you need 1 million rands in the bank to earn decent interest. They know, yeah, just 10% interest a year, that will give you 100,000 rands. If you divide that by 12, it's going to give you 8,333 rands. But my lovely friends, here's the wonderful thing about BeCoinWise. You see, with BeCoinWise passive income, you don't need that capital base of 1 million rands to earn this kind of money from the interest you would have got had you had 1 million rands in a bank account or an investment. You don't need to have that capital. You don't need to have that investment, because the moment your monthly BeCoinWise earnings hit 8,333 rands or more, you are already living like a bank account millionaire. And that, in and of itself, is an eye opener. It's worth thinking about. As soon as you hit 8,000 rands, and that's not a lot of money, and it's very easy and achievable with BeCoinWise. As soon as you hit 8,000 rands, 8,333 rands, you're going to be, you are the equivalent of a bank account millionaire, because that's what you would be earning if you tied up 1 million rands of your money or your income in a bank. You would be earning no more than 8,333 rands a month. And with BeCoinWise, you can earn that. Here's another simple comparison. So there's 1 million, you're getting 8,333. Half a million, half a bar, 500,000. You'll get 4,166 rands. 250,000 will give you 2,083 rands. And 100,000 rands is going to give you 833 rands. Now, if you do have 1 million rands, you might be thinking, putting it into a bank is not such a good thing to do for a return on your investment. You'd be absolutely right. But to earn that kind of money with BeCoinWise is most certainly a far more prudent way to go about it. My lovely friends, you just have to grow your monthly passive income to more than 8,333 rands, and you are effectively a millionaire. You are effectively a millionaire. I want to repeat it a third time. You are effectively a millionaire, and you don't have the bank account to worry about, but you're getting the same income you would get had you invested your 1 million rands into a bank account. So that's worth thinking about. It's an absolute no-brainer. Let's grab BeCoinWise. Let's run with it. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. This is a golden opportunity. It's staring you in the face. Grab it and run with it. My lovely friends, we've come to the conclusion. And the conclusion is quite simple. BeCoinWise is not another scheme. Let me remind you, it's a shopping and loyalty revolution. Because at BeCoinWise, we believe in empowering shoppers. We believe in strengthening communities. And we believe in creating an ecosystem where everyone benefits from everyday spending. Shop smart, earn more, grow together. Join us as we launch this new chapter. If you've seen this presentation before, you'll notice how this presentation is evolving. And that's what BeCoinWise is doing. It's getting more and more exciting by the day. More and more exciting by the day. I want to just quickly tell you, I was shopping today. I was in Pick and Pay. And I see this young lady, and I sort of know her from somewhere, and I start talking to her about BeCoinWise. And I just briefly mentioned some of the benefits. Do you know what she said to me? She said, Max, I wish I hadn't done this shopping now. I would join on the spot. She's going to be signing up tomorrow. That's how excited she was, because she realizes what she's spending every day, every month on shopping and getting little of nothing back. And with BeCoinWise, she's going to get so much more. Summary, there's summary for members. That's you and I. We're going to be earning rewards. We're going to reduce the cost of living. And we're joining a supportive community. And let's face it, lovely friends, we all need a little help. We all need a little support. And no better way to get help than from a friend. No better way to get support than from your community. For merchants, if you're a merchant, you're going to be increasing your customer loyalty. You're going to be increasing foot traffic, and you're going to be sharing in the ecosystem growth. For communities, for the community at large, it's going to be a sustainable way to circulate value and to empower households. And that's you and I again. We're in the household. We're in the community. We do business with merchants. We are a member with individuals with purchasing power, and BeCoinWise is going to explode all of that. My lovely friends, let me remind you, tomorrow you'll shop again. And the next day, and the next day after that, you'll be shopping, shopping, shopping. The only question I have for you tonight is, will you earn from it or not? You answer that yourself. The time is now. Get back to the person that invited you to this presentation tonight and join the BeCoinWise ecosystem. 350 rands. It is a nominal, negligible amount. You can waste that money on rubbish. Nowhere else will you get value for such a minimal investment of 350 rands once off. You pay once, never again. My lovely friends, shop smart, earn more, and let's grow together. Okay, my lovely friends, we're at the end of the presentation, and let me just share some contact details with you, because we at BeCoinWise are very contactable. And we want you to phone us, to WhatsApp us, to email us, to visit us on the website, to like us on all the social media platforms. And if you have any questions, any concerns, if you need further information, please just contact us. And here's how you can do that. You can WhatsApp us on +27 61 501 0386. You can send an SMS to +27 8393 0043 959814. You can send an email to support@becw.co.za. You can visit our website on www.becw.co.za, and you'll see all the information on the website. Please do consider contacting us and connecting with us and liking and joining and sharing on all the social media platforms such as YouTube. Go to YouTube, there's hundreds of BeCoinWise videos for your information. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Telegram, Zoom, the very platform we're using tonight, and of course, WhatsApp. We are on all the main major social media platforms for ease of contactability, because we are contactable and we want you to contact us. And this is by far the best way to do that. Okay, lovely friends. I'm just going to end this presentation here now. And just going to stop sharing the screen. Okay, right. So I hope you've enjoyed the presentation, and I hope you're as excited as I am about BeCoinWise. And I hope that you tell all your friends, all your family, all your work colleagues, complete strangers, everybody. Tell everybody just how good BeCoinWise is. And remember, always ignite the higher fire within you. Never give up, my lovely friends. Never, ever give up, my lovely friends. You must aspire to acquire the desire you admire and require. Then you're a live wire on fire. Should you misfire and backfire, don't retire or perspire. Shine like the sapphire. Become the high flyer. Refire and acquire the desire you admire and require. And my lovely friends, you can do that with BeCoinWise, because never ever before, and I repeat that, never ever before has there been a vehicle that has made it so easy for the average man and woman, the average shopper, to better their financial position by doing the things they've always been doing, by not doing anything new, not selling anything, just doing the things they've always done and always will be doing. You now have that vehicle. I say to you tonight, get on, join tonight. There's never been a better time to join. Join tonight. You will thank yourself. You will thank me. You will thank the BeCoinWise community. My lovely friends, I'll be back on Wednesday with the presentation. So please invite as many people as you know. Send them the link. Now we send the link out. Please forward that link to everybody in your contacts list. Let everybody enjoy and be known to the BeCoinWise system. Tomorrow, Tuesday, we'll have Peter with his technical presentation. And the great thing about Peter is he's able to simplify these technical presentations so that everyone can understand. He's able to take technical terms and put it into everyday language. So you'll really enjoy tomorrow night's presentation by Peter John Kraus, and he'll be giving us a technical presentation. I'm back on Wednesday with the business presentation. Then this Thursday, we'll have Dr. Franz himself from head office giving us the latest cutting edge developments from BeCoinWise. So, my lovely friends, until I see you again, may all your days be happy and joyful. May you live as long as you want to, and want to for as long as you live. And with BeCoinWise, you'll want to live forever. Thank you so much. God bless you. Good night.